to another fine year. Hope you all had a white Christmas and an awesome winter. As my daddy Daniel used to say, it's time to put down those hot chocolate mugs and grab those smoothie cups. You know what time it is? Of course you do. That's why you're all here at my little shack. Hope you like what I've done with the place. I cleared some standing room after last year's crowds. Talk about claustrophobia. But that's in the past, and today's today. It's time to dance and romp and play. Goodbye, snow. Hello, sun. And now, for the hundreds in attendance and the millions watching around the world, are you ready for some spring? Ahem. Are you? Oh, I get it. This is a surprise party. Aw, you shouldn't have. I mean, really, you shouldn't have. Come on out. Let's get this party started. Woohoo! Hello? Hello? Was it something I said? Nobody's here. I'm just talking to myself. Chester, you're the first animal I've seen since I woke up. What in the world's going on around here? Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Things have been pretty weird, Dave. And, they're getting weirder every day.
Weird? What do you mean, weird?
As soon as the winter snow melted, all these trucks and heavy equipment started coming in.
Trucks? Heavy equipment?
Yup. And lots of big, dumb humans who talk too loud and litter everywhere they go. I've picked up more soda cans and snack wrappers in the past week than I did in my whole life before this.
That's not good. What about the news crews, Chester? Why didn't the news send people out to film me waking up? It's usually a big story every year.
They did, but they got blocked when they showed up.
Blocked? Who would block such an important event?
It was these guys in helmets. They specifically banned all news media from visiting or filming their activities. Privacy rights, they said.
Privacy rights? Springtime isn't about privacy. Springtime's about nature. Giving, sharing, joining. Springtime is our time. And I'll be doggone if some guys in helmets are gonna take our spring from us.
Be careful, Dave. They get real mean if we cross their paths.
Mean schmeen. I have a spring to announce. And I'm gonna announce it. Come on, Chester. Let's go to town. I wanna see what you're talking about.
Okay, Dave. But you're not gonna like it.
Freddo! Just the mouse I wanted to talk to.
I've had a slow winter, Dave. I ain't got the cantaloupes I owe ya. Talk to me end of summer, yeah?
I know you're good for it, Freddo. That's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, is this about Mary Beth?
Mary Beth? What about Mary Beth?
I knew you would open your big mouth, Chester. I just knew it.
It wasn't me. It was Chet the chipmunk. He saw you two walking in the field in February. Told everybody.
Whoa, what are we talking about here, guys?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Come on, you two. I might have woken up today, but I wasn't born today. Fess up!
Frito took Mary Beth for a couple walks in the field outside town.
I didn't mean to. She said she'd never been, and I said they're nice. So then she said she can't wait to go, and I said they ain't far. Next thing you know, we's walking.
And Chet saw them while he was foraging for fruit, came back to town and told anybody that would listen.
That wolf rat! He ought to be ashamed to call himself a chipmunk.
So, that's it?
That's it, I swear. We didn't even stop for lunch, and there was berries and grains everywhere. We took a couple of walks, came right back.
Did Mary Beth have fun?
Lots! Said she can't wait to go with you.
Then cool. Thanks for showing her around while I was hibernating, Freddo.
You ain't mad?
No, why would I be mad? You're a friend.
That's right. I'm your friend. Friends to the end.
Listen, Fredo. Chester told me things have been getting weird around here.
Ha! Weird. That's one way to put it.
I know you see everything that goes on. What's been happening in Bucketville since I went to sleep?
Oh, bro, you wouldn't believe it. This town ain't what it used to be. Now you gotta be careful where you go, and when you go there, it's getting dangerous.
Dangerous?
Big time. Buck got picked up by animal control just for basking in the town square. Nobody's seen him. 3 weeks now.
Buck? But he's a turtle. Basking is what he does.
Yeah, well, I know that and you know that, but try telling it to them hotheads.
Chester mentioned the helmets. I want to meet these guys.
No, you don't. Trust me, bro. Times are changing around here, and not for the better.
We'll just see about that. Come on, Chester.
Ooh, okay. Frito, watch our backs.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. Oh, and if you see that red Fink Chet, tell him I'm looking for him.
I can't believe this, Chester. This isn't the Bucketville I know after a long, cold winter. I don't even recognize this place. Something bad is happening.
That's what we're trying to tell you, Dave.
Mrs. Snorts will know who's responsible for this. Come on, let's go by her place.
Groundhog Dave, welcome back to Bucketville, my dear. How was your hibernation?
Hibernation was great, Mrs. Snorts. I always enjoy a little R&R. But what have I missed around here? Things are amiss.
That's one way to put it, Dave. Our beloved Bucketville was sold to the highest bidder just after the new year.
Sold? But who on earth would want to buy our town?
Mr. Whatnot, that's who.
Mr. Whatnot? The crazy anteater? No way!
I'm afraid so, my dear. Mr. Whatnot now owns Bucketville to do with as he pleases.
But what does he want to do?
It appears as though he wants to generate revenue and recoup his investment by turning our little town into a massive shopping center, as well as a worldwide Groundhog Day tourist attraction.
Whoa!
A Groundhog Day tourist attraction? But that would mean
That you'd go to work for Mr. Whatnot.
I'd never do that. Whatnot's a slimy, sneaky, scurrilous swindler. Bucketville, a shopping center? Chester, we can't let this happen. This is our home, our sanctuary. It's all we've ever known, all of us.
I feel your pain, Dave, but what can we do? We're just a couple of animals. And those guys are big bruisers, and they have bad intentions, countless allies, endless resources.
You might be right. They might have the trucks, and they might have the muscle, but we've got the numbers. There are way more animals than there are construction workers, and we've been here longer. If Bucketville's citizens don't want those buffoons here, they have to leave. We all just need to stand up on our hind legs and say so.
Come in, you barbarians! Groundhog Dave! You're back!
That's what I do. Come back every spring. Long time no see, Mayor Mort. Looks like I've missed lots of new developments.
Ah, so you heard. I had no choice, Dave. They insisted I sell to that heel, Mr. Whatnot, or else they'd use the power of eminent domain to take Bucketville outright, with no fair compensation to any of us. At least this way, we might be able to settle elsewhere when the time comes, and keep our animals together.
How did it come to this, Mayor Mort? Why is Whatnot so determined to take our Bucketville?
There's no good reason that I can see, Dave, other than to spite all of us. Whatnot never really fit in here, as you know. He's far too ruthless, cunning, devious, and duplicitous to ever truly belong. His instincts have always been wrong, and he's grown to resent and despise us for his own failings.
But everyone's been nice to him. Even last year when he was reprimanded for selling counterfeit tickets to the Spring Bash. We still let him attend and enjoy the day along with everybody else.
Yes, well, sometimes our all just isn't enough. Some animals you just can't reach. So, you get what you got here now, which is the way they want it.
It's not fair.
Life's not fair, Dave. There's no point arguing it.
But you don't really plan to just hand Bucketville over to these jerks, do you? To turn into a big shopping mall?
It's already done. We have two choices. Do as Whatnot commands, or stay out of his way. Far out of his way, if you want my advice. Did you hear what happened to Buck?
Animal control.
Terrible. He was basking on his favorite paving stone when they grabbed him. He never knew what hit him.
Where is he now, Mayor Mort?
Your guess is as good as mine. Perhaps they released him to the wild. Perhaps they sent him to a reputable pet store for rehoming. Or perhaps he escaped like he did a couple seasons back, and we'll find him lounging on a roll of tinfoil for the ultimate warm basking experience.
Mayor Mort, I understand your motivations here, but I don't think it's right. What's going on? Bucketville means too much to us and to the world to be co-opted and exploited like this.
What's done is done, Dave.
With all due respect, sir, no. I want to stand up for Bucketville's future. For all of our futures. Gosh darn it, I just woke up and I don't intend to walk away without a fight.
Dave, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight they'll give you. Those brawny behemoths have no intention of backing down from us.
Good. We'll see whose will is stronger.
Do you really know what you're doing, Dave?
Of course I do. As soon as I get face to face with Mr. Whatnot, he'll realize what a mistake this whole thing is, and he'll back down. Then we can finally hold our annual bash and get on with springtime. Doesn't that sound nice?
Boy, it sure does, Dave, but
But what, buddy?
I'm scared. Those guys are all so unpredictable, and they're not used to folks standing up to them. There's no telling how they'll react.
Well, we know Whatnot, and we know he's a coward at heart. The rest of his crew can't be far off the mark.
Maybe you're right. Okay, yeah, I'll trust you, buddy.
You can always trust me, Chester. I'm Groundhog Dave.
Hold it right there, chums. Where do you think you're going? Can't you read the signs? This here's private property.
We saw the signs, Mr. Doberman. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Groundhog Dave.
And I'm Chester, the friendly reindeer.
Well, I'm Rips, the mean guard dog. You wanna come here and make this quick and painless? Or do I gotta chase you and make it ugly?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to chase me.
No, Dave, no chasing. Don't chase us, Mr. Rips.
Have it your way, rodent.
What's going on here? Oh, we got us a couple of intruders.
Thank you for trying to dissuade Groundhog Dave from confronting Mr. Whatnot, Fredo. Although I knew he wouldn't listen.
He wouldn't be our Dave if he wasn't so headstrong, Mayor Mort.
Yes, I'm aware. And although it's my first instinct to protect all of Bucketville's animals, perhaps Dave is exactly what we need to go up against Whatnot.
Yeah? You think so, huh?
Why not? Everything else we've tried has utterly failed. And if Dave doesn't return, we'll know he failed too.
If he does return, don't tell him we talked, okay? I don't want him thinking I'm some kind of rat. I'm a mouse. You hear me? A mouse!
Settle down, Fredo, settle down. I won't mention this to Dave. I just hope he comes back to us.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Shadow Boy himself, and whoever you are.
I'm Chester.
How did you get past Rips?
Guess he wasn't hungry enough.
How's the springtime business coming?
Not as fun as years past. Imagine my surprise when I woke up today and found this.
Yes, I can imagine it was quite a shock for your delicate sensibilities. You groundhogs aren't exactly known for your rugged toughness.
Why are you doing this, Whatnot? Was Bucketville so bad to you?
Yes, if you must know, it was drab and dull and dreary. But when I'm through with it, it will be a glittering hub of shopping splendor. All the latest styles and fashions and technology. Folks will come from far and wide just to stroll. And ice cream. There'll be many flavors. Thousands of flavors of ice cream. Want your cone sprinkled with ants? You got it. Just imagine the cash registers ringing and singing everywhere you turn. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! Ka-ching!
Vivid.
Well, it's my job to be clear.
Whatnot? I'd like to restore the spring announcement and celebration. Folks feel lost without it. We deserve our tradition.
Do folks feel lost, or do you feel lost, Dave?
I don't enjoy not having a cheering crowd as I check the ground for my shadow, if that's what you mean.
Ha! Well, that job's no longer needed in the new Bucketville. What I do need, however, is manual laborers. How much can you lift?
I can lift my head to check for my shadow.
And I can.
One-trick ponies will have a hard time around here from now on, Dave. Maybe you should think about scuttling along. I'm sure some other lame town will welcome a lazy groundhog with a dumb tradition.
There's no point talking to you, is there?
Probably not.
Okay.
Want a job digging holes with those antlers?
Not really, no.
Then I'm going to have to ask you both to leave my property. You aren't supposed to be here anyway. Rough, tough.
Yes, boss?
Escort these rubes off my property, will you? And don't be gentle.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Take it easy, fellas. We're not looking for trouble. I can't believe that, Whatnot. What a jerk. Destroying a whole town just because he didn't like living there. Why doesn't he just move?
What are we gonna do now? Hi, Lulu. We're out just trying to save Bucketville and having no luck.
Oh no! How are y'all trying to save B-Town?
The best way we know how, Lulu. Through peace and diplomacy.
Peace and diplomacy? That's for humans. We up in the animal kingdom gotta be more forceful, you dig?
Forceful?
Mm-hmm. Straight up. Ain't nobody ever given an animal nothing, except for them house pets. They get everything they want on a silver platter. House pets are soft. We need something out in the wild. We gotta scrap for it.
Scraps are about all we'll have after Whatnot's done with us.
Well, I don't know about you, but I ain't leaving Bucketville.
You're not?
Heck no, I'm a snail. You know how long it took me to get here, just from the edge of the woods? 2 years. You think I'ma turn right around and go back? Pfft, you must be crazy.
I see your point.
You better. By the time I get anywhere, the season changes. Last time I went to eat some carrots and lettuce from the town garden, winter hit. Them veggies was buried in the snow by the time I opened my mouth to take a bite.
Drag.
Yeah. Why do you think I hang around the town square all the time? Fast access. Proximity's everything to a snail.
What do you say we join forces, Lulu? We'd make one heck of a team.
What's in it for me?
Camaraderie!
Camo, what? Is that like the spotty green stuff all them stupid hunters wear?
No, that's camouflage.
Camaraderie is the mutual trust and friendship among people who spend a lot of time together. Dictionary definition.
That dictionary really sharpened you up this winter, eh?
Yup.
I don't know, guys. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm good how I am. Just chillin'.
But what happened to scrapping?
And being forceful. You dig?
You making fun of the way I talk?
Uh-huh.
Better not. So, what would our team do exactly?
We'll form a rebel alliance that fights for nature, the animals, springtime, and Bucketville.
Keeping nasty anteaters like Mr. Whatnot and his gang of cronies from stealing our homes out from under us.
Oh, I see. Kinda like Animal Avengers.
Exactly.
That sounds dope. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, I got nothing else going on today.
Woohoo! Wild animals unite! Who's next, Dave?
I think I know just the guy. Hey, Lenny, what's going on?
Oh, hey, Dave! Chester! I'm just packing my things. It's a real pain!
Why are you packing your things, Lenny?
'Cause it's no fun around here anymore. I see the writing on the wall. Before one of those Mohawk ninnies rounds me up and puts me to work or calls animal control to come get me, I'm moving out.
Oh no! But you're our friend! Where will you go?
Who knows? Any place is better than here these days. Maybe I'll find some sand someplace, burrow in and relax a while.
I understand, Lenny. Believe me, I do. But what if we banded together and fought for Bucketville?
Ha! Animal control would probably bring the extra big truck to fit us all in.
Well, Chester's antlers are great for flattening tires.
One poke is all it takes.
Oh, yeah? I don't have any destructive skills like that.
You don't need destructive skills. Our ultimate goal is, and should always be, peace.
But if we're attacked, it's important that we stick up for ourselves.
I get it. Kinda like wild species super friends.
Exactly.
Exactly!
That sounds fun! To tell you the truth, I wasn't looking forward to moving out of Bucketville.
None of us are, Lenny.
Yeah, nobody likes the thought of that.
So we'll stand our ground? Just the three of us?
Not just us, Lenny. We're talking to everybody.
That's right. We're building an army of Bucketville defenders.
Hey, I like that! We could call ourselves the Bucketville Defenders.
It sounds like a bowling club.
Yeah, kind of like a softball team.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be that. We could think of something else.
Well, let's think of something else.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Let's not worry about names right now. Let's think action.
Okay.
Okay.
I think there are enough of us united to take this plan to Mayor Mort and get his stamp of approval. What do you think, Chester?
Mayor Mort has a stamp of approval? I never knew.
It's not an actual stamp, Chester. It's a figure of speech.
Oh, right! A stamp of approval is like an indication of approval.
That's right, buddy. Come on. Let's go tell Mort we aren't backing down without a fight.
Okay.
Phew! I'll go unpack my suitcase. What a relief! I had no idea how I was gonna fit my exercise ball.
Okay, Chester, this is it. We'll let Mort know that we're serious. And a lot of other animals are, too. And no matter what tricks Mr. Whatnot has up his snout, we're prepared to fight tooth and nail to save our town.
Sounds good, Dave. What if he doesn't like it?
What do you mean, what if he doesn't like it? What's not to like?
Well, Mort's still our mayor, and he's in charge. Maybe he'll veto our idea and want to do something else.
I don't think anyone's really in charge right now, Chester. That's the point.
Dave, you're back!
I am indeed, Mayor Mort. It didn't go great out at Whatnot's place.
So I heard. Whatnot called me right after you two spoke.
He did?
Yes, he told us, in no uncertain terms, that if any other animals from Bucketville trespass on his property, we'll all be sorry.
What? Trespass on his property? This is the same anteater who couch surfed through all of our homes after his place got overrun by ants last year. Remember that?
How could I forget? He mistook my pepper shaker for an ant farm and devoured the entire thing in one sitting. He coughed and sneezed for days.
And he thought my laser pointer toy was a death ray, so he stole it and chased bugs around town for weeks, shining light in their eyes until the batteries died.
Not the brightest bulb in the socket, that Whatnot.
And that's why we can beat him, Mayor Mort. At the bottom of all this, he's still Goofy Whatnot the Anteater. Heck, if we just got some ants to run past him, he'd probably chase them into the woods and get lost. Like he did on our field trip to Paddleboat Lake. Remember that?
Yeah, he fell down a mine shaft chasing a termite. Buckeville Fire Department had to rescue him.
That's right. Whatnot's gotten himself to the position he's in because of the people surrounding him. Those big, ugly guys and that mean, nasty dog.
Me nasty dog? Yikes! I don't like dogs ever since that Akita nipped at my heels last Christmas. I avoid them like whistles.
My point is, yes, Whatnot has power, but he achieved it by aligning himself with others who had power. I've got partners and a plan. We can take that power back and rescue Bucketville from this stupid development idea before it's too late.
I'm afraid it's already too late, Dave.
Bah! Until we see parking spots being painted where our homes used to stand, it's not too late.
Dave, Whatnot's threats have become too much. I'm an old owl, and our citizens don't deserve this level of hostility.
But Mayor...
It's over, Dave. I'm arranging a summit to sign a treaty with Whatnot. I'll vacate the mayor's office and grant him full control of everything, in exchange for letting Bucketville's animals live their lives in peace.
But that'll make Bucketville a dictatorship. Our town will be no more. None of us will have homes left to save. There'll never be another spring announcement again.
On the contrary, Dave, Whatnot plans an even bigger spring celebration, with a network television deal in place. It'll be broadcast around the world, translating to a higher profile and new tourism.
No way! I won't do it. He can't make me.
He's not going to try, Dave. Mr. Whatnot is interviewing groundhogs to find a new host for the start of spring announcement.
Oh.
A new host? But Dave's our host! Dave's always been our host! Dave's world famous! He's the face of spring! People love Dave!
Times change, Chester. People change too. They'll accept a new groundhog host, and Dave will be free to live out his life in peace, as will we all.
You sold us out, Mayor Mort!
No, Chester, please understand. It's a win-win situation for everyone.
No! We should hold out! Keep negotiating! Stand together!
I tried everything. It did no good. No one wins in war.
He's right, Chester. If nobody cares anymore who hosts the spring announcement, I should step aside. It's been a good run. A long run. There's no need to hog the spotlight, so to speak. If Mayor Mort thinks this treaty is the best thing for Bucketvillians, we should stand with him, united as one.
But Dave, you can't be serious. You're just gonna walk away?
If it saves everyone else, yes, I'll walk away.
A glorious new dawn approaches, gentlemen. Say goodbye to quaint little Basketville, and say hello to the most multifaceted shopping and entertainment center the world's ever seen.
If your scale models are any indication, it's gonna be awesome, Mr. Whatnot.
I have a clear vision, Lug, and with all of your help and your strong backs, I will achieve what no anteater in history has ever achieved. Mr. Whatnot, entrepreneur, visionary, pioneer.
What about me, Whatnot?
What about you, Rips?
I'm doing things lots of dogs don't do. What would you call me?
You're a good boy, Rips. A good boy.
A good boy? That doesn't sound like a savage Doberman who's chased more terrified strangers and bitten more ankles, calves.
Easy, Rips, easy. You may look fearsome, but you're still my little bubsy wubsy, my scrunchy munchkin, my barking baby boy, my bundle of black fur.
Don't embarrass me, Lug.
Give me a woof.
Woof.
Give me a howl.
Arrgh.
Give me a ruff.
Yeah?
My point, gentlemen, is this. We're making fast progress, and everything's moving according to plan. But there are still some issues that need tended to.
Yeah? Who do I gotta bite? Let me at him.
Patience, Rips. Patience. I'm talking about logistics, about preparation. We're off to a smashing start, but we must continue to expand. Today, Basketville. Tomorrow, the world. We need more signatures, more contracts. which means we need more contract paper. And this new shopping center will need ample parking to accommodate the thousands and thousands of shoppers who will visit daily, which means we need to pave space.
Where do you want us to start, Mr. Whatnot?
Let's eliminate some of these lush trees around here. Starting with that big bag of bark, Jerry.
Jerry? You mean that big, beautiful oak tree in the town square?
Jerry's been around forever. He's an old eyesore, and he's overstayed his welcome. His bulk will yield almost 10,000 pages of contract paper, tons of timber for construction, fuel for cooking and heating. And with this big trunk out of the way, we'll have a dozen new parking spaces for our shoppers.
Oh, that kind of bums me out. I like Jerry.
Well then, you two tree huggers should go swing from his branches one last time. Because we're sacrificing Jerry to the cause tomorrow morning.
I'll warm up the bulldozers, boss.
Good idea, Lug. We'll reconvene in the town square first thing tomorrow. Who'd like to come to my house for some ant casserole?
What else are you having?
What else? Does there have to be anything else?
Well, I mean, yeah. We're not anteaters, boss.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Well, that just means more for me. Who'd like to come over and watch me eat?
Oh no, this is bad. Whatnot wants to cut down Jerry. We've got to stop him.
Dave, Mr. Mort's losing his grip on this situation. You can't listen to him. Basketville needs you. We need you.
None of that will matter if there isn't a Bucketville left after all this is over, Chester. But it's true. We can't allow that treaty to be signed. If Whatnot becomes Bucketville's mayor, this town's doomed for sure.
Oh, there must be a way to stop it from happening. There must be.
Dave, bro, there you are. I've had my ear to the ground and found out some things. I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh no, more bad news? I don't know how much more I can take.
What is it, Fredo? Tell us.
You want the bad news first or the good news last?
That's the same thing, Fredo.
Oh, right. Okay. Mr. Whatnot and his crew are coming to the town square tomorrow to cut down Jerry.
Cut down Jerry? Why?
He says they need more paper.
Paper? He wants to cut down a 300-year-old tree for some sheets of paper?
And construction timber.
That monster!
And parking.
That soulless beast!
And heating.
Heating? Oh. Well, I do like to stay cozy in wintertime.
What's the good news, Fredo?
The good news still ain't great.
Then why are you calling it good?
It's better than the bad.
Out with it, Fredo. Tell us.
Whatnot's cronies, rough and tough, don't seem too into the idea. They like Jerry, just like we do.
Can they stop Whatnot from cutting him down?
Can they? Sure. They can pick that runt up by his tail, swing him around good. But will they's another story. They being paid well. Even if they don't like it, I think they'll let Whatnot call the shots.
We have to warn Jerry, Dave. There's nowhere to hide in the square. He's a sitting duck out there.
You're right. We have to go tell him what's going on.
Hey, don't tell him I told you, okay?
Why not, Fredo?
I don't want folks thinking I'm some kind of rat. I'm a mouse, you hear me? A mouse! Besides, it looks like Whatnot and his crew are taking over Basketville, whether anybody likes it or not. I want to get in good with them. Let them know they can trust me.
But they can't trust you, Frito.
Yeah, I know that, and you know that. But they don't need to know that.
Okay, we won't say you told us.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't want people to see me talking to you two. I think you're gonna be folk heroes soon, and I want to maintain my anti-hero status.
Do you think we're gonna be folk heroes, Dave?
Only if we can save Bucketville, Chester. Come on, let's head for the square. Time's running out. Let's go break the bad news to Jerry. This might be the last time we get to hang out together.
I'm sad, Dave.
So am I, Chester. So am I.
Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. It looks like spring has sprung. Welcome back, Dave. How in the world did I miss your announcement?
There was no celebration this year, Jerry, because the town's in big trouble.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It's not, friend. Some of us are in a lot of danger.
Oh, no. Who's in danger?
You, Jerry?
Me? Surely, you are mistaken. I don't engage in conflict. I'm the most peaceful resident of Bucketville. Leaves down.
We know, Jerry. And so do some others. That's why you're in danger.
They see you as an easy mark to get what they want.
What is it they want? And who are they?
Mr. Whatnot has assembled a crew of developers to take over Bucketville and turn it into a shopping center.
Developers? Huh. They're more like glorified wreckers.
Mr. Whatnot? That annoying anteater?
That's him. He's up to no good, and getting worse every day. We just found out his plans to chop you down, and we had to come warn you right away.
Can you get out of here, Jerry?
Can I get out of here?
Yeah, lay low for a while, until we figure out a way to get Bucketville out of this mess.
Why, no, I can't get out of here. I'm a 300-year-old oak tree. Look at how big I am. And my roots are 7 times wider than what you see.
Oh, wow!
Get out of here. That's the funniest thing anyone said to me this millennium.
I see your point. I was going to ask if you could leave.
Leave?
Here we are, boys. The final days of the town of Bucketville. You smell that?
Patchouli?
No, it's not patchouli, you big rube. It's defeat. I love the smell of victory.
But you just said it was defeat.
Yeah, which is it, victory or defeat?
It's victory. The smell of Basketville's defeat is our victory. You understand?
Oh, so we are smelling defeat, but it is our victory.
What's wrong with you two? I hired you to tear this place to the ground and leave it smoldering in its own footprint.
You did?
Yes, I did. And all you've done since you got here is coo about the flowers and the birds and the bees.
Don't forget the cute trimmings. This town's interior design is some of the absolute cutest I've seen anywhere. Right, Tough?
This is madness. What happened to the 2 bruisers I hired off the wharf? I give up. Come on, we're gonna be late for our appointment with the soon-to-be ex-mayor, Mr. Mort. Just imagine what a majestic shopping center this place will be, with shops galore and parking for miles and miles.
I still kinda like it the way it is.
I sense the urgency in your voices, my friends. And I appreciate the fair warning. But alas, what will be, will be.
We don't understand, Jerry. How can you hear the news of this pending attack and still be so calm?
It is easy, my dear Chester. Understand, I've spent several of your lifetimes in peaceful contemplation, and have done my life's work to the very best of my ability. I have budded every spring without fail, and shed every fall like clockwork. My lifetime is holy. In and of itself, there is no regret, only pride. Pride for a story well told, and a job well done. Likewise, there is no anger, only acceptance. Acceptance that all things end as they begin, naturally. For one's demise is also part of the sacred cycle of life.
That's deep.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, what to do? What to do? This is quite the conundrum. Oh, yes? Who is it?
Your new mayor. Open up, Mort. It's time to settle this.
Yes, one moment. I can easily fit through the window. Come on, Mort. Come on. We haven't got all day. I've taken time out of my busy schedule to come down here to your little dump and do this paperwork. Now let's get it over with.
Dump? Oh, I think it's quaint.
Downright cute, even.
Stop! Both of you, just stop. We're here to do business, not hang draperies.
Right, boss.
But if we were here to hang draperies, I'd choose magenta!
Oh, magenta would be lovely.
Wouldn't it, though?
It's amazing I've gotten this far. Just amazing. Dave and Chester were right. I'm a fool to trust Whatnot, and I'd be a fool to enter into any agreement with him and his crew. We must resist. Making a run for it was all I could do. Now I must find the others and drive Whatnot out of Bucketville. I must!
Can you believe Jerry's unshakable calm, Dave? I'd be shaking in my hooves if someone told me what we told him. I'm telling you, nothing gets to that tree. Nothing!
I guess when you've been around as long as Jerry has, you'll learn a thing or two about life.
Dave, Mr. Whatnot and two of his henchmen are banging and hollering outside Mayor Mort's door. I fear they're gonna force their way in and do something terrible.
Oh no!
They're there now?
Right now! Forgive me, you two, but I'm a delicate reindeer. I don't have the stomach for this level of fighting. I'm going home at once, where I'll be hiding beneath my bed.
Now's the time to stand up for what's right. Now's the time to stand up for Bucketville.
I'm giving you a count of 3 to open this door and let us in, Mort.
Oh, this ought to be smashing.
1, 2...
Hold it right there, Whatnot.
You two again? I thought you were scared straight after our last talk.
Well, I was,
No. All it did was leave me feeling kinda sad and wistful.
Sad and wistful? For your lame duck mayor and your overthrown town?
No. Sad and wistful for lost friendships and missed opportunities. Once upon a time, we were buddies, Whatnot.
Yes, you, me, and Fresno Bob. You know what they did to Bob?
No, but I'm sure he brought it on himself. Like when we used to tell him not to tightrope walk on the power lines. He never listened until one day he got zapped.
I remember that one! Yowza!
I know we've come so far. It may seem like there's no going back. Or no go back to the way things were. The way we were. But gosh darn it, you're talking to a groundhog. And if there's one thing a groundhog knows, it's this. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I feel like we should be playing music behind this speech.
We don't all have to be best friends forever and ever. Heck, we don't even all have to get along. But to lose our basic respect and understanding for one another hurts us all. A friend of ours once said, "Nobody wins in war." Well, he was right. If we're unjustly attacked, we have no choice but to fight back. But choosing to remember what we once enjoyed about each other and rediscovering common ground is far better.
Did you rehearse that, Dave, like you used to do your spring announcement with that silly, "Oh look, there's my shadow" shtick?
No, Whatnot. This one's off the top of my head. From me to you.
Such a little wordsmith.
Oh, he's so cute. I want to pinch his chubby cheek. My cheeks are pretty chubby too.
Hush, you buffoons. Enough of this wasting. I want a signature on this treaty contract, and I want it now. Where's your buddy, the owl?
I have no idea where Mr. Mort is.
Time's up, Mr. Mayor. Open this door right now, or else.
Mr. Whatnot, is screaming and hollering and kicking down doors really the way you want to go about this?
Yes, it is. Break it down, boys.
Wait!
Don't listen to him. Listen to me. I sign your checks, you tools.
Right.
Now, bust this door down and let's drag that scaredy owl from whatever hiding place he's burrowed into.
No!
What is so difficult about my orders? Am I not being clear enough?
Don't break the door. It was handcrafted by Wally, the woodworking woodpecker for the first ever town mayor's ball. I'll talk to Mort. I'll make sure he signs your contract. He trusts me. He listens to me.
Yes, he's always had his eyes crossed on idolatry.
No, he's just a little cross-eyed is all.
Whichever. If they didn't stick cameras in your face once a year, Mort wouldn't even know your name, Groundhog.
Sometimes I wish no one knew my name. It's a lot of pressure being Groundhog Dave.
Boo-hoo! I don't hear you complaining on the news stations. I just hear that goofy laugh of yours. Hee.
Is it really that annoying?
It's that annoying.
I'll have to work on that.
No, you won't, because I've hired a new springtime groundhog, and she starts next season.
She? You go, girl.
Oh, I love secrets being revealed.
Oh, well, I hope she works out.
But I hate a sad groundhog.
Yeah, dislike.
I'm sure she'll do just fine, Dave. Enjoy your retirement, unless you want to come dig ditches for us.
It's okay. I've always wanted to travel.
Does that mean you're leaving us, Dave?
Well, travel to my warehouse later. You know where it is. Bring the contract with the owl's signature. Then you'll be free to walk away.
One more thing.
Are you kidding me? What is it?
Spare Jerry the tree. He's one of our town's founding fathers, and he means a lot to a lot of animals.
Yeah, save Jerry.
No promises.
You can build your shopping mall around him. It'll be notable for its beautiful oak tree.
Yeah, the best oak around. That tree is gorgeous.
Stunning.
You bucket villains just be at my warehouse before sundown tonight, and no funny business, or all your buddies will be shank deep in a ditch, digging until I tell them to stop, using their shovels like spoons. Ha 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 ha.
Hello, chumps. Remember me?
Mort, how could I forget? You look, old.
I am old, chumps, and I'm here because I need to ask you a favor.
Again? I built you a dam years ago, remember? Saved your whole town from a devastating flash flood. And not even a Christmas card.
Running a town can be overwhelming, chumps. Sometimes I didn't give thanks where it was due.
Yeah, that was one of those times. What do you need now, old man?
Mr. Whatnot is threatening to raise Bucketville and turn it into a shopping center. We must stop him.
Whatnot? The anteater? I hate that jerk. Last season, he stole a whole nest of soft-bodied grubs from me.
That sounds like something he'd do.
He never copped to it either, even with a footprint trail leading right back to his place. That long-nosed thief.
Now he wants to rob hundreds of animals, break up their families, leave them without homes, and scatter them into the wild to fend for themselves.
After I worked my tail off to build that dam you never thanked me for? I don't think so. I have a vested interest in Bucketville.
I was hoping you'd say that, chumps.
Sounds like you need some muscle, and I know just the muscle heads.
You do?
Of course. Beefcake and Loaf. You'll find him in the repair shop just over the hill. Like you.
I suppose I deserve that.
And I deserve a thank you party or something. If you save your town, I'll expect an invitation. Better late than never.
Consider it done. And chumps,
What now, Mort?
thank you.
Hey, look! What do we got here? A pigeon?
Nah, that's no pigeon, Beefcake. That's a brown falcon.
Oh, right. A brown falcon. Good eye, Loaf.
Excuse me, gentlemen. My name is Mr. Mort, and I'm the mayor of a little town you may have heard of, Bucketville.
They elected a falcon as mayor. Ain't that wild?
An owl. Actually, a horned owl.
Oh, of course, I see it now. My bad.
It's quite all right, young man. I get mistaken for a variety of winged creatures quite often.
I'll bet. It's the glasses that threw me off.
What brings you all the way out here in the daytime, Owl?
I was hoping you might be able to help me. I spoke with my old friend, Chomps, and he referred me to you two.
Chomps! That's our boy right there!
Yeah, he helps us build dams fast. We'd do anything for Chomps.
Even battle an ornery anteater with big burly roughnecks of his own?
Big burly roughnecks? I never met a big burly roughneck I couldn't tackle.
And once he tackles him, I keep him pinned down.
Oh, excellent.
Who's the ornery anteater?
His name is Mr. Whatnot.
Mr. Whatnot?
Are you familiar?
Are we?
Is there an echo? Maybe those metal walls.
That bum Mr. Whatnot swindled us out of a week's pay on work we did for him.
Yeah, we built him 2 whole warehouses for his compound, and he stiffed us.
Well, he's also trying to steal our town from under us. There are many animals who make their livings and raise their families in Bucketville. But Whatnot plans to tear us down and build a big shopping mall.
A shopping mall?
There's that echo again.
Shopping malls means shoppers.
And tourists.
And coffee shops.
And litter.
And noise pollution.
And traffic jams.
Got more cars than a beach got sand.
That would ruin this woodsy oasis we call home.
That's right. May as well move back to the city if there's gonna be a shopping mall.
We don't like the city.
And we don't like Mr. Whatnot.
Will you help me?
Yes!
Okay, this is it, gang. It's the 11th hour. Go time. Do or die. Now or never.
Go, go, Bucketville Braves!
Bucketville Braves? What's that?
It's the name I came up with for us. You like it?
It sounds like a baseball squad.
It
Yeah,
does, Lenny.
like Little League.
Little League? Oh, come on! I think it sounds heroic. Who'd want to mess with the Bucketville Braves?
It'd mess with them.
Well, of course you would. But what about rational folks?
Hey!
Okay, listen, gang. I have a plan.
Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together.
Tell us! Tell us!
I need you three to go intercept Lug and Rips while I take our new bodyguards, Beefcake and Loaf, to the meeting with Whatnot and his goons.
Wait, I'm confused. I want to make sure I got all that.
Rips is a big ugly dog. Real mean.
Yes, watch out for Rips especially.
Yikes! I have nightmares about dogs chasing me!
Oh, give me a break. What a wimp.
Wimp? Try wise. You ever see the teeth on those things?
Look, there are 3 of you and only 2 of them, and they're not very smart at that.
You don't have to be smart to bite somebody's leg.
Mm-hmm. But you do gotta be wimpy to find excuses out of a fight.
Excuses? I'm honing our plan of attack, thank you very much. Besides, you're a snail. One bite from that Doberman and you'd look like something somebody blew into a tissue.
I take offense to that.
Braves, unite!
Oh, please.
Guys, come on! We need to think and act as one. Come morning, this place is gonna be crawling with work crews. And the first thing they're gonna do is cut down Big Jerry.
We can't let that happen.
No. So Team A will go our way, Team B go your way, and we'll get this done. Remember what's at stake. If we play our cards right and don't back down, we can still save Bucketville. And everybody in it.
Wait, so we're playing cards?
Oh, I'm great at gin rummy.
Yo, can I get some new partners?
Here we are, guys. Our beloved Bucketville. How I love her so. We all do.
Don't worry, Morty. We'll keep this place safe.
Mort will do. Call me Mort, or Mr. Mort, or Mayor Mort.
But Morty's like a bro thing. We slap a Y on there. It means you're one of us.
Yeah, he calls me Loafy for short.
For short? But that's actually longer than...
And he calls me Beefy.
Yeah, I mean, he is, so...
Okay, Morty will be fine then. Guys, this little town may seem inconsequential to 2 worldly men like yourself, but it means the world to the animals who live here, and call it home. I'd give anything to protect it, and I'd defend it to my last breath. But I'm an old owl, and I just don't fly as fast, swoop as low, or squawk as fiercely as I once did.
Well, I throw a pretty hard punch.
Thank you so much for coming here with me, you guys. I appreciate everything you're doing to help an old bird and a town full of animals you've never even met. It warms my heart more than I could put into words. Let's go get 'em.
Mayor Mort, where were you? We were all worried sick. Whatnot and his two goons almost kicked in your front door until I talked them out of it.
You talked them out of it? How in the world?
I convinced them that there was a more diplomatic way, but I have to meet them at Whatnot's warehouse with your signed contract surrendering the mayor's office.
The warehouse we built.
We know that place like we know the back of our biceps.
Would that be our triceps?
Let's just call them our guns.
Yeah, like the back of our guns.
So that'd be the butt of our guns.
We know it like we know our butts.
Yeah!
Dave, it's going to be extremely dangerous out there. Much as I want to, I'm not sure I can make that trip. But these two good men will gladly accompany you.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Dave, I'd like to introduce Beefcake and Loaf.
Hey, what are you anyway? A possum?
Nah, I think that's a gopher.
I'm a groundhog.
Oh!
But not just any groundhog. Allow me to introduce Groundhog Dave. You guys may have heard of him.
Hey, the dude from TV.
Oh, you see your shadow and all that.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Okay, well, let's do this, guys!
Thank you, Dave. Despite the threats we face, without heroes like you, there would surely be no Bucketville. Gentlemen, good luck and Godspeed.
Ruff, 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 ruff. Whoa, boy. Easy, Rips. Who goes there? Who are you two runts?
Runts? Psh! We're a highly trained team of professionals.
And we come in peace.
Well, you're gonna leave in pieces if you come any closer. You hear me? What do you want?
We want you and your crew to leave Bucketville alone.
No can do. But you look like a tasty snack. Come here.
Please, sirs. Bucketville is chock full of animals who only want to live in peace. They never hurt or bothered anybody. We have happy cows and geese and mice and chickens.
And bees and birds and rabbits and groundhogs.
And ferrets and reindeer and fish and trees.
Sweet rolling countryside and sprawling farmland as far as the eye can see.
Oh, did you say sprawling farmland?
Yes, acres and acres. It's amazing how happy the animals are there.
And rolling countryside?
Sure enough, lush and green and just as pretty as a picture.
I like working with you and all, Lug, but I'm not getting any younger. And I've been thinking about my retirement.
You have? You never told me these things, Rips.
I didn't think you'd want to hear it. When you land a development contract, you're all in. And I like being your dog, but it gets lonely sometimes.
It does? Oh, Rips.
Well, you're on site a lot, and I'm chained down at the base. There's not much to do but bark and look mean and scare folks.
I'll say, yikes!
But I'd really like to make some friends. Have some room to roam, or run, or frolic. Jump, roll, play.
You sound like a good dog to us. You just want to love and be loved back.
Rips, is that true?
Yeah, it is, Lug. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, Rips, don't be sorry. To tell you the truth, I've hated every minute of this latest job.
You have?
You
Yes, I have. Mr. Whatnot's an insufferable jerk.
with a lousy plan. And he doesn't even know what he's doing. This development's going to be nothing but a money pit and an eyesore. And to boot, it's only making a whole lot of folks sad and mad.
That's right!
I've thought long and hard about it, and I'd like to up and quit. To use our skills to make something beneficial to society. To do something that benefits people and animals in need.
Wow!
Really? I never knew you felt that way, Lug. Oh, buddy. I was only hanging on because I thought you enjoyed your work. If you're miserable, there's no reason for us to be doing this. No, there isn't. That settles it then. We quit!
Now, remember you two, when that fool Groundhog Dave gets here, rough him up good. But not before I get my paws on that signed paper.
You got it, boss.
No prob, boss.
Oh, look, here he comes now.
There they are, guys. I can see those jerks from here.
Whatnot's running?
He's getting away!
No, he's not.
Go get him, Davy!
You go, boy!
Stop right there, Whatnot. This whole deal of yours is over.
Over? No, no, no. I'll say when it's over, Dave.
Why are you doing this? Nobody in Bucketville ever went out of their way to hurt you.
No, they didn't. They just ignored me. I had ideas, thoughts, dreams, interests. I would have played nice with others, joined committees, planned parties. Heck, I'd have even baked cookies and cakes. And I hate pastries, unless they're filled with ants. But no! Nobody wanted to talk to the anteater because they thought they were better than I was. I ate bugs after all. Who wants to be seen with someone eating bugs off the ground?
I would have loved to hang out with you, Whatnot. I always thought you were interesting. We all did.
You did? I mean, no, you didn't.
Yes, we did. You were quiet and aloof, and then kind of a jerk when we did start talking to you. But you were always a snappy dresser.
Well, yes, I'm an anteater. We have impeccable style.
Yes, you do. And you're smart, too.
Well, yes, I am. Thank you, Dave. It's nice to hear a Bucketville acknowledge it.
We always acknowledged it. No one ever took that away from you. Even when you were being a jerk.
Well, give me the paper.
I don't have it, Whatnot.
You what? That was the whole point of this meeting.
Then why did you run when you saw me?
Because you brought thugs with you. You're obviously looking for a fight.
No, I'm looking for peace. I'm looking to protect my home, my friends, my loved ones, all the things you're trying to destroy.
Well, I mean, destroy's such a harsh word.
But can't you see that's what you're doing? Everyone hates you because you make them hate you. And the rest are afraid because you make them fear you. But no more. If you want to destroy Bucketville, you'll have to go through us to do it. Bucketville's all we have. It's our home. And just like you said, it holds our thoughts, ideas, hopes, and dreams. It's everything to us. And we're not backing down.
Okay, fine. You can have it.
Really?
Yes, really. It's so much work taking over a town anyway. I had no idea what hard work it was, even with helping hands. I'm exhausted.
Well, you know what they say, Whatnot? Nothing worth having comes easy.
Yes, well, I just want to sleep. Then I'll decide my next move. But first, I have to find a place to lie down.
Why don't you just go home?
Home? It's in Bucketville city limits. I'm not welcome there.
Sure you are. You grew up there. You're one of us, Mr. Whatnot.
I am?
Yeah, you're a bucket villain too, not a bucket villain.
Dave, no one's ever told me I belong before. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, Whatnot. Just, take it easy for a while, okay? Let the dust settle.
Gladly.
Great! Now, I never thought I'd be saying this, like, not in a million years, but I have a spring to announce! Hello, residents of Bucketville. I know this is a little bit overdue, but we had some other unexpected business to attend to. And that's all settled now, so it's time to get down to things that really matter. Like home! Like family and friends. And like all of us living together in peace and harmony, finding the things we like about one another. The things that bond us. The things that make this place the best little town in the whole wide world. It sure was a long winter, wasn't it? The thaw was interesting, too. Well, without further ado, I'm happy to tell you, and I'm here to say, I see my shadow! Winter's over, Bucketville! Welcome to spring!